Hello, and welcome to, or back to, the Boyfriends Club. I'm God Fissa. Fissa, 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 Fissa. Um, yeah, I've decided, well, I could change my mind again because it's my prerogative as a fucking female femme, as a puta. I like this lying down vibe. I don't know. It seems easier to do than getting up and going over there to the table. It's cozy. It's like, hey guys. Sorry, it's a boyfriend. I don't know what boyfriend number he is, but someone. I got rescheduled on twice today. So. And I naturally, instead of getting upset, texted 10 different boys. So now they're getting back to me. I just like set the distance on Tinder to 1 kilometer and just like swipe it every which way. And it's not a defense mechanism anymore. It's kind of fun because it's like I have a mission of trying to get these 25 boyfriends, and so that I can make it to 150. And then I hope that someone pays me to get to 200. That's the goal. So this is kind of the pilot try. Do I message him now? I'll message him in a moment. Anyway, because otherwise I'll lose my train of thought. Oh, so today I will tell you where I found boyfriend number 11. Boyfriend 11. Okay, so I found this boyfriend. I forgot that I found this boyfriend is supposed to be how I talk about all of my boyfriends because that's what I do on the Instagram. So this is just a note to myself more than anything because nobody's watching yet. Nobody's watching yet. Yeah. Which is great. I honestly like it this way. Um, so I found this boyfriend at a house party of boyfriend number 5, who was the platonic boyfriend who liked to sleep on my boobies. I love that boyfriend. But I'm pretty sure this is where I met this boyfriend 11. And all I really know about him is that he's Portuguese. And he was a short king as well. I will say that about him. And just out of the blue, like I don't remember the whole everything from it, but I think I might have been downtown by myself, or I was trying to go home from being out with friends. I don't know, but I was alone on Granville Street. Wow, I can't believe I still like this is so long ago. This was when I was like 19 or 20. Um, I I was alone on Granville Street and I bumped into him. Oh, I'm just remembering that evening. Wow. 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 Oh wow. So Cassie coded. Um for Effie, for an Effie. Um I bumped into him and he was with a friend and he was kind of like flirty or whatever. And he's like, well, we're going to a party at someone else's place right now. Do you want to come? So I was like, oh, okay, sure, why not? Like, I really, I, I'm not gonna say, I wasn't really like trouble as, yeah, that's ridiculous. I was total trouble. Like, I was up for anything. Like, for someone who didn't do drugs yet. I was like, I'll definitely do it for the plot. I will definitely follow a hippie to another location. Like, I'm ridiculous. But this time was pretty cool. It was like I don't think it was a penthouse, but we were like really high up in a tower and like had this beautiful view of Vancouver. And it was kind of like older people because they had a nice apartment. So I don't know why exactly we were there or who invited us, but I remember we were there for a while. And then like I feel like there might have been a DJ. There was definitely like changing LED lights, which wasn't really a thing back then. It was like kind of more rare to have because we didn't have Amazon yet. And yeah, so it was literally lit. And then like I guess it was time to go home at a certain point or whatever. I don't know if we kissed at this other party or not. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But uh, we went back to. We all lived in North Van, so we went back there, and I went to his house, and I was pretty tanked by then. I'm sure of that. I didn't really think about where like because it was his family home because we were young, right? Like no one really had apartments, so and like I guess I was old enough that no one needed to know where I was, but it was it was his parents' house, so like I kind of like thought maybe he like because we could have like lived with roommates or whatever at this point in our lives, but no, this was his family home. But I don't think that clocked for me when I came in. He was just like, "You got to be quiet," and I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then, long story short, that was. I'm not gonna say this. I'm not saying which boyfriends I slept with. Well, like I might tell you a few times if it's like if the story doesn't work if I don't tell you that, but um this was when I lost my V card, which was like later than my other friends, but they were hoes and like now they're pregnant and or lonely or whatever. I don't know. Do it when you want. Do it when it works properly. But I was comfortable with this version of it, and I have no regrets. And because I remember thinking like I don't really like this guy, and he's so short. And I just actually was thinking earlier today, because I unfortunately have, I don't know, okay, I don't want to say it like that, but I am gonna see someone that I considered my best friend through school and high school. That really wasn't very nice to me, even though she was like gorgeous and had no reason to be uh, like tearing me down. And I realized today or yesterday or something that part of why I'm like uh, cautious or picky about who I'm with and how they look is that I wouldn't want to be made fun of from this girl, and that like I've held that same sentiment through my adulthood. Actually, like literally I'm doing it right now on here. Like there's dudes, because like Tinder shows you like sometimes who likes you ahead of time, and um there's like guys that are like lawyers or something, but like they have whatever, there's something like visually imperfect about them, and like I won't shoot, like I'm foregoing relationships because I want my husband to be pretty or hot or whatever. Pretty is pretty is wild. I'm such a, I'm also like just such a male modelizer from like different aspects of living in London. Um, but that's a story for another day. Uh, yeah, so this dude, this Portuguese dude was actually super handsome. He was just a lot shorter than me, which like again, love a short. He's probably why I love a short king. Oh, I never thought about that. That's so cute. Okay, but um, so uh, wow, that was a realization I just came to. This is really therapy, honestly. It's a weird form of therapy, a grainy form of therapy, but I'm here for it. Um, yeah, so we woke up. It was fine, whatever. I'm not gonna get into details, but we woke up. I think I woke up first in the morning because like it was his fucking bed. It was a single bed as well, with all my limbs, like Jesus. But I woke up in the morning and I needed the washroom. I needed the loo, and I um this is when like I the realization kicked in that I was in his parents' house because I walked out into the like corridor and there were family pictures everywhere, and like I remember specifically a picture of a graying man, and it was his dad, and I remember thinking like, wow, your dad's really hot. Like, where's your dad? I'm next in line. Like, so they're a handsome family. Oh my god. See, my another match. Sometimes I won't go on Tinder at all, and then sometimes I'll power go, and then like a bunch of people are trying to talk at the same time. It's an interesting cycle. Um, but yeah, then I think like I'm pretty sure because there was no way of like sneaking me out again. So I'm pretty sure I had to like speak to his parents, and like they know what had happened. Like it was just really it was embarrassing, but like in a way that was like sort of charming and like didn't really like scar me. It wasn't the whole thing was a good uh experience, and I appreciate him as my first. So cute. And yeah, I don't think like I don't think I ever really saw him again, but like that probably because I left the country, honestly. Because I'd already been to like China and Bangkok by then, so yeah, I think I left again, but um, yeah, that is the story of boyfriend number 11. Bless his heart. Thank you for being the first to crack me. Congratulations, you created a monster. And with that said, fuck out of here.